wanted to come by real quick. Goodness gracious, them bugs are flying. For some reason, they are heavily concentrated in this one area by the sun. I guess them sun bugs or something. There is a video that the Misery Machine put up, and it's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, just go to their channel. It was the video that they just put up probably today, probably about a few hours ago. I didn't see when it was originally uploaded, but it's a very heartbreaking story, and it's from a while ago, right? And basically what I'm coming to talk to you guys about ultimately is making sure that you have your protection put into place seriously at the first signs and the first notifications, whether or not you are dealing with a ex-partner, your baby daddy, ex-husband, an ex, or even just a group of psychos, in particular, ex-frenemies, even ex-frenemies that gang stalk. So apparently this happened in Queens, New York, the story. I'm going to give a quick rundown of the story. So basically in Queens, New York, uh, this man and this woman got together. Y'all can go on the Misery channel and find it. Basically, they got together, had a beautiful child. Oh my God, I hope that baby is resting in peace. Beautiful baby girl. Had a child together. Apparently, the father was crazy. Obviously, he had demons that wanted to hurt children and control women, and well, was willing to hurt the children to control the woman, right? So the title of the Misery Machine video is "I'ma Make You Crazy Forever." Basically, is what he told her right before he burned the daughter to death in a car, right? So pretty much it starts out, he wanted her and the baby to go and stay. He wanted to go live with his folks, right? Probably for financial reasons. You know what I'm saying? So he could help his family and have a place for them to stay too. And she didn't want to. So he began to act erratic. Uh, they were engaged to be married. She canceled the engagement. And so he began. Oh shit, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. All right, hold on, y'all, real quick. Hold on. I think I still got audio. Hold on. All right, y'all, hold on, I'm back. I need to probably start this one over. Is that out there? Did he do it yet? Probably. Hold on. All right, I'm back. This live is just completely messed up because it's a bunch of dead air and all that. But so basically, let me get back to the story. So pretty much, this dude pretty much got upset because she didn't want to move in with his parents with the baby, right? So he began to do crazy stuff like call CPS and file false reports. Then he began to act erratic. The relationship with her. Next thing you know, she's looking for her daughter because apparently he didn't, meet up because she assumed that he was still a good father. So he went into a rage because she involved the police with the situation. And next thing you know, this crazy fool chained the inside of the car so that the fucking people couldn't rescue the child out of the car. Had gasoline cans in the damn car. Also a propane thingy to feed gas into the car and pretty much set the goddamn car on fire with the daughter in it, with the baby in it. I think she was probably like maybe, I'd have to look up the case, she was probably about 7 years old. People that will call CPS and file false reports are factually capable of hurting a child. People that are very diabolical and controlling are subject to hurt children. They are. And my point that I'm going to make, is that you have to get your protection up. When you dealing with dark ass people like that, when you dealing with people like that, you have to have devastating protection. You have to have demonic protection. If you don't have it, you leave yourself wide open to shit like that happening. Wide open. People that are willing to do that are crazy. People that are willing to do that disregard they totally disregard the safety of children. They do, and they are capable of harming children because they have erratic, spontaneous behavior. And you have to be very careful because everybody ain't wrapped too tight. Okay? Everybody ain't wrapped too tight. That is a sign of a person that is capable of hurting children. That's one of the reasons why because signs of behavior like that, the police can't just go and lock somebody up for showing signs of some shit that could happen. They can't do that. An actual crime has to be committed first before the police can step in, right? So the police don't prevent crimes like that, okay? In my humble opinion, you have to have very devastating spiritual protection against people that do things like that, people that are willing to attack children. Now, I personally have never attacked anybody's children ever. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. However, clearly, spiritually, I'm going to tell you something. There are people that have spirits on them that love to devour children. They love to harm children. And it's got something to do with child sacrifice and the suffering of children, right? And those entities obviously love to take children. Whatever it is that they're doing, they like to torture children. They like the pain and suffering of children. And people that do stuff like that pretty much work with those kinds of entities. So for me, when I realized that, and it'll be people like some people that attack children have children themselves. Okay. They have children themselves in attacking other people's children. Listen, the children that I am responsible for are the ones that came out of my stomach, my grandbabies, and the children that I protect. So when you're attacking children, clearly your spirits want to hurt a baby. Okay. You made deals with demons and devils like that. See, I would never make a deal with a devil telling me to attack children. I would never do that. Never. Not in any lifetime, not in a million years would I ever even think to do some shit like that. People agree to stuff like that because ain't nobody actually really crazy. I don't believe that mental illness is an excuse for the behavior of people. I believe in possession. You got to have your protection. Otherwise, you won't be protected. I don't know where they're doing that at. In my reality, we don't accept people that are like that, that are really actually a threat to children, that are really actually a threat to your children. We don't accept people like that. We don't have people like that that are threatening people's kids. A person like that, we can call them crazy, but they're just very diabolical, disgusting, evil people. Evil. And sometimes all of the positive energy in the world ain't going to change those people. I believe in fighting fire with fucking fire. That's what I believe in. I don't believe in sitting up here just saying, oh, I'm going to be prayerful and hopeful. I don't believe in that. I don't. I believe in protecting yourself and your children with an iron fist. And I believe that you should prevent it. I believe you should prevent it. I'm going to go and find out. If y'all go and look at the misery machine, I'm going to find out that lady's name. Poor baby lost her child. My condolences. This happened back, I believe, it was before the 2020s. Imagine how differently things would have turned out had she called on the dark spirits, her dark spirits to protect her child, to protect her. Imagine how different that situation would have turned out. It would have turned out differently. It would have. I don't care what nobody says. I am a witness. I am a witness. These spirits will fuck somebody up before they are able to do anything to a child. And I do believe these spirits are earthbound, and I do believe that they are here to be a protector. And a lot of people are very misinformed. You know, you ever go around, like, when I look at YouTube and I see a lot of the videos that people accept, they be like, oh, you sold your soul to the devil. I don't believe in that bullshit. All that selling souls. You sold your soul to the devil. I don't believe in that. I believe that is something. I believe that the truth is something else. For real, for real. And I wouldn't give a fuck to save my kids. I would give, fuck that. I would give my soul to the devil to save my loved ones. I would give my fuck. Anybody that I fucking love, the devil can fucking have me as long as they are safe and healthy. I don't care. So people, so you know, it's a lot of fucked up people in this world. Go look at that video. That video almost made me cry. I couldn't cry. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't cry because I've been so desensitized to the point where I can't let it hurt me, because if I let it hurt me, it'll mess up my whole day, and I'm not going to do that. And I got things to do. I got to go, in fact. Make sure you are protecting your children and you know how to protect them. Okay? Make sure you do that. People go into these demonic ritualistic psychoses. You can see them, you can sense them. And these idiots that I'm dealing with went into a psychosis because of a woman put them in a goddamn psychosis. How weak can you be to the point where one fucking person can turn your stupid brain the fuck out to where you are pursuing and trying to hurt children? I can promise you that if you think, you ever see that fucking movie Oculus? That's exactly how it is dealing with me. You think that you can ever do harm to me or my loved ones, and you are fucking self. You stupid idiots. That's how I feel about the situation. That's what I know about the situation. These people got turned on by this one person and been at it for 13 fucking years. This person was able to put those people in a fucking psychosis for the past 13 goddamn years. They've been trying to pursue doing harm to me, doing harm to my children, doing harm to my fucking family. And they are gonna fuck around and find out. Okay? Now, whenever anybody poses any kind of danger like that, you're not in Sunday school anymore, baby. And it ain't got to be a thing. It ain't got to be a big hoopla. I wouldn't give a shit. Somebody a threat to my life, I'm going to have a Santa Martha statuette somewhere in my home. And Santa Martha is going to lead you to the proper protection. She going to lead you to the spirits that can protect you and your loved ones. That's a fact. Give a shit what nobody say, because they want you to be vulnerable. They want to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do to you. These people the people like that is so crazy that they eat children. They love to eat children. And especially in the quake of everything that's going on, because according to what shit was in the news, like they was talking about eating children in them files. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck kind of evil are we dealing with here? Mm-mm. You better have your protection, your demonic protection from death. Some of y'all that are in that reality to where you're vulnerable to that, oh, this is going to be a hot ass fucking summer. It's going to be burning this summer. Y'all better get it ready. Y'all better get ready. All I know is that I'm going to have a very good summer. We're going to have a good summer. That's all I know. We're going to have a good summer. Because if you ever think you're going to make any kind of move, I'm talking about even if it's a financial move, even if you try to go to your altar and try to unleash poverty and destruction onto my family, you going to fa-fo. Even if it's that, because poverty is death. Poverty equals death and sickness. Okay? Because these people, they will try to do things and they'll try to mask it. They'll lie. They don't want to see your kids eat. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you flourish. They want to see you half dead, starving, and out in the damn streets. Try to speak homelessness on me and my family one more time. One more time. You gon' meet the one. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. And I wouldn't bat an eye to the shit. A lot of people just don't fucking know. Okay? when you got that kind of goddamn evil. Okay? That's pretty much all I got to say, y'all. Sorry about that whole thing. Where I was silent for a little while. So, and they don't want you to mention your loved ones. They hate. Oh, y'all still flagging. Okay, let me call the police. I'm getting ready to get this going. Let me go ahead and knock out. Let me go ahead and get y'all whole gang stalking network locked up. I gotta go. All right. Bye.